thank you for this session. I will present you Cooperlink Construction Hub. So, when you are working on a site, there is always a problem, is that you have multiple projects and multiple parties having to work together, and it leads to a plethora of tools. That's because the contractor is willing to use its own tool, the project owner is willing to use the tool as well, because you want to archive the data. It leads to a lot of re-entries, a lot of risks. And for example, one is using SharePoint, the other is using Dalux or Autodesk, etc. And 5 years ago, we wanted to solve that problem, building Cooperlink like a butterfly. It will go to in every individual tool to make a connection, integrating and automating the data between the different systems of the different partners and bringing them together in a central place. So this is what we call the Cooperlink Construction Hub. It's a first layer of connectors where you can connect the technologies, and you have a second layer of business applications that you can manage the information, automate your administration of projects, and automate all your site processes. So this is what we built 5 years ago, as now it's a major product which is used by a lot of companies. So first we have those connectors, and you can recognize a lot of existing software on the AC market. And second is Cooperlink is like a DMS, but like no other system, where we make a lot of automation. So all the data that you can see there is completely automated. Cooperlink is mature. Now it's used by more than 2,000 companies, and we have in our customers companies like Eiffage, Equans, Basics in Belgium, Aegis as an example. Now I want to introduce our new product, which is the BIM Data Hub. And there is a big gap between the site data on the left-hand side and the BIM. The BIM persons are not on site, and the site person are not using Revit, and there's always a gap when you need to enrich the BIM model. And we wanted to make a connection between the two, and I'm really happy to announce you for the first time that we have built a smart viewer, smart object system where we can make a link between the site data and the BIM. And how it works? It works using smart queries. So it means that the BIM world can make really easily connections to what we call an asset database, and the site is able to enrich information using standard tools, standard process like they did as usual. But now we have built a bridge to bridge the gap between the two different worlds. And this BIM model, you can consider that using our smart queries is a BIM-as-a-Database system. So you can really rely on your data like you would do on a database. So, for example, I'm in an expert mode, but there I wanted to make a connection to the BIM models. I tell the BIM model that I want to select some windows and some railing, for example, and those files are connected to an existing SharePoint. It's completely dynamic, and so you can make a really integrated world. So that's basically Cooperlink. And finally, we wanted to make a viewer which is very fluid, which is very user-friendly. So you can see here as an example in a big building with a lot of disciplines into it. I thank you for your attention, and if you have any question, please come up to, we are here in the conference. We don't have any stand, but I will be happy to discuss with you, or you can contact us via our website. Thank you very much.
Thank you.